Hello and welcome to the Produce Aisle. Today, all I want to talk to you about is the ProChannel. Cakewalk has this incredible thing called the ProChannel. It is basically really great plugins for free that are just built right in there, all in one place. They're really good too. It blew my mind when I just pressed a little tiny button and this whole world of amazing sounds were opened up. So let's get right into it. Here we are in Cakewalk. First of all, if you don't already know, Cakewalk is free. It's by Bandlab. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm so glad that tools like this, incredible tools like this, are made free. So there's no reason to not make art. ProChannel, right here. This little triangle. Boop. You open that up. And this is the magic right here. It's a whole effects strip. It's a whole signal strip that allows you to do the most common basic things, but they're good. They're really good. This is a nice little simple compression. It is what's called transparent in that it doesn't add any character, just does the job. Then you've got the EQ, which is fabulous. I know it looks small right here, but you double click, boom. And you have this wonderful EQ with a real-time analyzer. So let me play the track. Let's start it up again. And as soon as I move a little thing, you can start to see the frequencies. Really nice. Really nice. Start it up again. And plus it's got, all the things you would want. High pass, low pass. I think it's transparent, but again, then there's this sort of hybrid pure E-type, G-type. I don't know what those are, but they're fun to play with. They make like a little subtle difference. How about we make it sound like a telephone, all right? Strip away the mids and... Okay. Why don't you give me a call? Great. So now we can see pure. Sounds slightly different. E-type. Again, a little different. G-type. So I have a feeling those are like emulators to add little color and whatnot, but I bet the pure is pretty much transparent. Anyway, it's a great equalizer and it's free and it's right there. I'll link here to the video I did on EQ so you can see it in action and learn a little bit more about EQ. Then next down the chain is this tube amp emulator. I think it's just emulating like a tube preamp so you can put drive on stuff, which for vocals, could be interesting. Let's see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. So we'll turn it on first. Got to turn it on if you want something to work. Let's start it up again. What if I totally overdrive this? Is it nuts? Start it up again. Hey, it seems like forever. Oh, see, now it's like a distorted telephone. But didn't we have some fun? Hey, there we go. That's cool. Might keep that on there. I like that. So that's the tube amp simulator. Fun. Then the more mysterious one is this console. Consoles are those great big spaceship control looking things you see in professional studios. So these are based on three very popular ones. So I'm just going to read from the Cakewalk help manual here. So the S-type that you see here says it emulates a clean and transparent British console that is popular among mixing engineers in rock and pop genres. They say transparent because it didn't add a lot of color the way some of these other famous consoles did, which when I say color, it's like the way that the electrons are bouncing around inside. There's a certain amount of chaos that gets introduced to the signal, and that's what gives it character and color. It's interesting. So that's the S-type. Clean and transparent. I'm not exactly sure why you'd want an emulator for that, but there you go. N looks a little bit different there. They say it emulates a British console that is used in legendary recording studios, including Abbey Road. This console is warm and has a rich low end. So there you have it. Okay, then this next one is 8. Emulates a revolutionary British console, of which only 13 consoles were ever built. Made famous at Trident Studios and Cherokee Studios. Brighter top end and less lows than the N-type console. Some consider this the best sounding console of all time. Those are the console emulators that are just here in the Pro channel, let's talk about the sort of hidden ones. So if you right click up here, these are even more plugins. Like there's a reverb called Reverb. It's always nice to have another kind of reverb. There's an emulator bus, emulator channel, PC2A leveler. It's a kind of compressor. And how it says compress and limit. Basically, a limiter is just a really, really intense compression. There's more to it than that. And I plan on making a video on compression. But, well, that's fun. I'm sure this is based on also some sort of famous piece of gear, too. There's this Rematrix Solo. See, some of these I haven't even played with. So I should play with these. This sounds fun. Oh my God, there's so many presets. What? Evil Room? Okay, I have to know. I have to know. All right, we're gonna play it. Start it up again. Oh, this is fun. How about Magic Hall? Am I crazy? This all sound very familiar. Oh, wait. Let me turn this one off. Hey, how about that? It matters what order you have things in. And it goes top down, how the signal moves through the chain. It can make a big difference. They set it up here so that compression is automatically at the top. Some people like to EQ first. If you want to do that, you can grab this and move it up to the top. So you can move these all around. If you play guitar and you have pedals, if you play with pedals, plugins are a lot like that, where it matters how the signal is traveling through. If you have your delay pedal first and then your distortion pedal, you're going to get the first couple repeats are distorted, but then the distortion's going to come off because there's not enough signal pushing through to distort it. I hope that makes sense. All right, there's another cool thing in this. This style dial is really fun. I am a sucker for one-button things. Let me throw one on here, all right? We've got the depth button here. It's our one-button wonder. Start it up again. So if I have it... Darling. Interesting. Let's start it up again. You can hear that. Start it up again. So that's fun. Start it up again, darling. This whole channel is great fun, and I didn't have to buy any of this. This was free. This was free with Cakewalk. If you liked this video or was helpful to you in any way, please give a thumbs up. And I love comments. I always try to respond to comments. I hope you have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.